Welcome, wrestling fans, to another exciting hour of Rampage Pro Wrestling. Ben Masters at ringside with Bill Behrens, and you talked about a championship edition. What a main event we have today with Bull Buchanan defending the RPW Gold against J-Rod.
Well, it appears we're seeing again, we've seen this man before, the Ninja Dos, Ninja 2.
And this man, obviously of some ancient descent, we're not sure if he's Oriental or what, a lot of mystique behind a mask, you know, but certainly a mask cannot hide ability, and this guy certainly has it. And you're watching Rampage Pro Wrestling, one of the greatest programs now sanctioned under the National Wrestling Alliance. So glad that you joined us here for the program. And the challenge now is coming out, a young man who certainly is no stranger to Rampage Pro Wrestling, Frankie Valentine.
Frankie Valentine, definite fan favorite, but he's been having a little bit of an issue over the last several weeks on Rampage Television with the television champion, Jeremy Vane, and his father, Doug Sommers.
Yes, and you're not hearing things if you haven't followed along. Doug Sommers, a pretty boy, a legend in professional wrestling, former AWA World Tag Team Champion himself. The father for the last 19 years, the foster dad of Frankie Valentine, and certainly Valentine didn't do anything that I saw that certainly upset Doug Sommers. Doug Sommers not really happy with the aggressiveness of Frankie Valentine. Right now, pulled in the corner by Doss, and a clean break, and Frankie Valentine set and ready, prepared for anything. With El Ninja Doss, you never know what to expect because the man hides behind the mask.
Well, the Ninja's showing that he's got some martial arts skills, as you would expect. Attempting to show a spinning kick, Frankie Valentine steps out of the way. That was more of a display than an actual effort to hit the kick. Just trying to set Frankie off his guard, but so far Frankie not buying it.
Good tackle up and over now by Valentine. Hip lock reversal, and Valentine takes El Ninja Doss down. And now locking that wrist, good tip up and arm drag, spin off the rope, hard chop that time. Valentine now chops him again down hard. And Valentine now, obviously this man is set and ready, fueled by this animosity that's come up between he and Pretty Boy Doug Sommers, who now is accompanying the TV champion Jeremy Vane to ringside.
Well, and the Ninja coming in, forearms and chops, utilizing various forms of the martial arts, and all of a sudden out to ringside. We mentioned him earlier, and here they come. The television champion Jeremy Vane and the former tag team champion, the legend Doug Sommers, are at ringside.
And Pretty Boy Doug Sommers out here during Frankie Valentine's match. Clothesline that time, almost took the head off of Valentine. And I know that there's no reason for Doug Sommers or Jeremy Vane to be out here other than to distract Valentine.
The Ninja showing a degree of respect for the Rampage Pro Wrestling fans, but not a whole lot of respect for his opponent, Frankie Valentine. Rakes the foot across the eyes, comes across, drops the elbow, and now for the cover.
Very fast on his feet like a cat, this masked man. And Valentine now not only has to focus on the man in the ring, but now two men, one of which is his father, outside the ring, and certainly not something you need in the ring with a man as capable as El Ninja Doss. Single leg drop kick by Doss, and now covers him, lateral press, hooks a leg, and a 2.5 count. Close call. Valentine's going to have to watch out with this man.
Well, we're taking a look right now at ringside of the television champion, Jeremy Vane. Haven't seen him defend that title. Well, last time I guess he did. Last time he came out, it was a non-title match against Drew Adler. He lost that particular match. Drew Adler victorious. Frankie Valentine came out and sort of distracted him a little bit, and that may be the reason they're at ringside trying to return the favor as they've done before. But you know what? When we talk about titles, we got to talk about the main event tonight on this particular program, because what a match we've got. Bull Buchanan, the heavyweight champion, Rampage Pro Wrestling heavyweight champion, has given that rematch to the former champion, J-Rod, and fans, that's coming up later in this particular program.
Bull kept his word. He said he would give that rematch, and of course it took some time because a lot of men were standing in line wanting that title match. That tells you how important the RPW Gold is. This could be J-Rod's one and only chance because there's so many men lined up, including Rob Adonis, who would like to get the RPW Championship.
Well, everybody on the Rampage roster and people maybe not even on the roster are always lined up to try to get an opportunity. We saw Luke Gallows come in and get that opportunity.
And we do know there are rumors that the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, who is currently the Sheik, may be coming through here in the very near future. So the position of who the champion is always important.
Very much so. It always puts you in position that you may be the man that gets that match, much like when the tag team champions, currently the Dark City Fight Club, came in. It was the usual suspects, the tag team champions, that got the opportunity. Logic has it that if the Dark City Fight Club comes in now, might well be hot like lava getting the opportunity, the current tag team champions.
Absolutely. On quick reversal now by Doss. And now look at Valentine. Good escape, hard chop by Frankie. Another chop sends Doss down. A third chop. And it's Valentine. Good spin there with a clothesline. Comes up with a double thrust tackle. Standing drop kick by Valentine. Fast on his feet. Now covers him. Lateral press did not hook a leg. That should have been a mistake. And turning his back on his man could be a mistake.
Impressive offense by Frankie Valentine. I really wonder. Doug Sommers says that he's disappointed in Frankie Valentine. They frankly didn't listen, that he hasn't learned anything. Well, from the performance we've seen from Frankie Valentine, looks like he's learned a lot.
Absolutely. Good roll up there by Valentine.
Wait,
and look at Jeremy Vane coming up and clobbered by Valentine. But he does not need to be distracted. That time caught him across the knee. Valentine set and ready. Hooks the leg, lateral press. 1, 2, 3. That's all she wrote. And even with the distraction, even with the diversion of Pretty Boy Doug Sommers and Jeremy Vane, the winner is Frankie Valentine.
Well, Jeremy Vane was able to successfully get involved in a recent match on Rampage Television, hit the VDT on Frankie Valentine, causing him to lose a match. Tried to do it again, but this time Frankie Valentine was ready for him. Fool him once, but you're not going to fool him twice.
You know, all the things that Doug Sommers has taught Frankie Valentine, and now to turn away from his very own son, it's really hard to believe. Frankie Valentine's the winner. What's in the future for Valentine and Sommers and the TV champion Jeremy Vane? That remains to be seen.
And Doug Sommers taunting Frankie, says, you want it? Come get some. That's exactly what Frankie Valentine doesn't need to do. Go challenge two men right after a tough match like he just had. Victorious Frankie Valentine.
Right
Tag team action coming up.
The cash vault on their way.
Never seen such a coward in my life. Yeah!